Greetings and gratitude to all life forms and life workers who have found this. Happy birthday, January 9th. This will be a zodiac and oracle card birthday video for anyone either born on this day, who are studying the zodiac days, who are interested in knowledge, or who know someone who was born on this day and would like to gain more insight. The resources I'm using from, but I will extrapolate from my other resources, is the Element Encyclopedia Birthdays by Teresa Chung and the Beyond Lumeria Oracle Cards by Izzy Ivy. Okay, January 9th. First, to know that you are a striver. You are not afraid to take big leaps, to be that bridge between things. Your affirmation or a thing to say to yourself, power thought, is I have a peaceful and calming heart, body, and soul. I have a peaceful and calming heart, body, and soul. You may already know this, but you are a Capricorn and your birthstone is garnet, but your lucky colors are black and gray for creation, for ability to make, and that bright red, that shining luminous color of life force in physical totality. Saturdays and Tuesdays, especially when they fall on the 1st and 9th of the month, are really good for you. 1 and 9 are powerful numbers in your creation. You are a warrior and you have the ability to fight against things that are not right in your own unique way. A huge challenge for you is your temper. Sometimes you get upset, you get passionate, you get so involved in it. The best way to overcome that is just step aside. Go for a walk, clear your head, go on a drive. Put yourself in other people's perspectives and find a way to just cool off until you can find a new way to interpret this situation. At your best, you really know what you want and how to get it, and forceful in those ways. And you're resilient. You come up with new ideas, new concepts when the time is right. But other people will say you're ruthless, you're mistrustful, you're reckless. These may be accurate sometimes, but you're not always this way. And these labels are not something to completely hold yourself to, either positive or negative. But in your love, you're really drawn to that forceful, that electric, to that partner who's able to keep up with your energy, to be able to match your frequency, to volley back and forth with. Somebody, it's really important that they're capable of making that sacrifice, the emotions of give and take to be with you, of understanding and perception that you give to them. They have to make that similar sacrifice in this relationship. In your health, it is always important to just take time out, find the right foods to eat, find that right energy of the pyramid of structure, and do you may be attracted to dangerous and fatal activities that could really hurt you, but do you know how to do it in a safe way? Find ways to restore in your daily life. A little bit of lemon balm, herbal tea, or other types of natural aids can really bring a new vitality into your health that you may not have had before. Know that when you are looking back to what has happened, you've always been able to bounce back. You've always been knocked down and got back up. You might have had anger, violence, outbursts of other situations. You may not be happy or frustrated when you look back, but you have these admirable qualities to attain success. You know how to see what you have done and shift and grow and modify over time. Typically, after the age of 42, you might start looking more inward in life and find new perceptions of yourself that you have hidden over time. And always know that in your life, you have the choice to see that luck is all around you. That the best way to avoid bad luck is to have little enemies. If someone has a problem with you, if you have a problem with them, resolve it. Come to an understanding that maybe you were right and maybe they were right. Maybe you were both a little wrong. But how can you grow from it and respect each other? And what's the best for the community or the connection you have with them as a whole? You are drawn to people maybe born from March 21st to April 20th. These people have a shared approach to love and making this unique and passionate union. But you can have that with other people. That's just a certain day range you might feel more attractive to. So those are your birthday messages. I will now move on to the card. My present to you. Our ancient future. You are timeless. You exist beyond now and then and forever. You are the space between all of this. Long after you are gone and long before you were born, the echoes of your existence will continue and have continued to exist. The more you understand that what you are doing tomorrow and what you did yesterday are only conceivable in this moment now. Both of them don't truly exist until you put your conceptual thought into them. But what else can you think of? How else can you live as the past making you better and the future that better you want to create? How are you able to manifest from your inner mind outward those things you want to create? How can you let the waves spiral and turn in the desired outcome? How can you connect your frequency of what you want to make, how it has been made, and holding it once it's made? Are you able to exist in all of those spaces, within all of those graces? Always understand deeply there is a path of resistance, least resistance, and no resistance. But your choice most times is either least resistance or resistance. We don't want to give ourselves that last option, but there is that. When you are so excited about what's happening tomorrow and you're so grateful that it happened yesterday, 2 days from today, and you can be grateful for the thing that hasn't happened, and you can know that yes, it exists now, but it will be gone in the future. I can see the preciousness of every single moment because it is the ancient future and the prehistoric new age. The contradiction is, how can something be both ancient and brand new? How can something both hold the frequency of aged and old and gone and forgotten, but still be in resonance to new, relevant, perceptional, and active? It is the Lemurian energy. The Lemurians are both ancient and forever. They are young and old. So is life, so is song, so is creation. These are within you. Find ways to spread your power, to let your wings flap and create those gusts of winds around you. It will not only unsettle the earth to create new life, but will let known the life around you that this perception of old, new, and ageless changes, modifies, and transmognifies with each and every moment. Because those moments were prophesied long ago of right now. And you are that person who was set out to be that pass between the old and the new, the young and the old, the dawn and the dusk. Within you, there's more than that. And you can find that through deep introspection, but always keep the frequency in mind, keep the radiance and the gratitude. I appreciate you, and I hope you can continue to respect yours and the lives of those around you. Have a beautiful and powerful day.